To make our no-cook fondant that we're going to use for chocolate making for our centers, you are going to need some powdered sugar. Now, as far as the exact measurements go, you can refer to the class recipe for this. I've got some C&H powdered sugar here. I have taken a mesh sieve and I did sift this. If you buy C&H powdered sugar in the large bags, it will be clumpy 9 times out of 10 versus if you buy it in a cardboard box. So for that reason, you're going to want to sift it so that you don't have large clumps of powdered sugar. I've got my C&H powdered sugar here all sifted and ready to go. I've also got some butter here that is at room temperature. Again, you can consult the recipe page or the class page for the exact measurements. And then I also have some light corn syrup here. I've also got some vanilla bean paste and a little bit of kosher salt. I am going to be mixing all of this right into my bowl and then I will knead it. So again, mesh sieve for sifting. I'm done with that so I can get that out of my way. I also want to have a spatula handy here. The first thing that we want to do is just combine these ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and put my corn syrup in here. Now this isn't like the pre-made fondant that you buy at the cake supply shop or sometimes you can find it in the grocery store. This is going to be what I use to make centers. In this case, I'm making peppermint patties and I'm also making cherry cordials. I'm going to add 1/8 teaspoon of salt to this. And then I'm also going to add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. Do this. Make sure you get all that goodness in there. And I'm going to mix that around a little bit. I have not added my butter yet. So go ahead and add that in. Now I do have a piece of parchment paper down as well, and that is going to be handy when it is time to start kneading my fondant. I'm just going to get this all mixed together. Just kind of smashing it down. I'm just going to take my parchment here and I'm going to turn this out. And I want to just work that butter into that powdered sugar. The vanilla bean paste will add a nice little hint of flavor to this. You could also, if you're making like peppermint patties or something like that, you could add the flavoring. You could knead that right in as well. This is going to be a lot stiffer than if you were using like a dry fondant powder. I'm just going to keep kneading this until I get all of that incorporated. Now, if yours was just super sticky, you could also just knead in a little bit more of the powdered sugar, but this is looking really nice. So that's gonna make a super quick and easy no cook fondant for the centers of my candy. And that's it. So I'll go ahead and sandwich this between 2 clean pieces of parchment paper, and I will just put it in a Ziploc bag until I'm ready to use it.